The whole point of the hero's journey is to bring something back that's made this journey of hell worth it. The longer you're in hard times, the more you're suffering, the more you're stuck underneath it, the greater the payout can be on the other side. Who I feel sorry for is the kid, or even worse, the grown-up, where everything's happy, everything's fine, life is not that bad, because they're going to hit their challenges and their death later in life, and that's going to be exponentially harder to get through, and then they have less time in life to do something great with it. So right now, at the end of 2018, they've got tons of Marvel movies. They're leading up to another big Endgame style movie. And who's one of the leaders of the group? Iron Man. Great. So when you trace back the story of Iron Man, you get all the way back to Iron Man 1. At the end of Iron Man 1, right? So I'm kind of going reverse order here. You see him flying around in his amazing Iron Man suit, and he's starting to become the hero. He's humbled out a little bit. He's not the cocky business guy anymore. And they're starting to hint at, okay, this guy's on the way to build a team, right? So at the end of Iron Man 1, you see the hero's journey. He's brought something back, and that's this amazing Iron Man suit. Awesome. You back up a little bit more to the middle of Iron Man 1, and you see him where? In the cave, in death. He's fatally wounded. The way he's been doing things has led him to this point, and he's on the brink of death. And he has a, what I call, gun to the head situation that he either has to dramatically transform or die. Just lay down and die. That's always a choice. It's the easiest choice. So he's forced to perform a miracle and find a way out of his problem, and he creates this first prototype Iron Man suit that kind of kicks off the whole idea of creating the final product, Iron Man, becoming that identity, becoming that superhero, going on to build a team, blah, 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 right? All right, so back the clock up a little bit more to the beginning of Iron Man 1, and you see him as that cocky, almost teenager-like, where he's very childish, and yeah, he's helping the world here and there, and he's got a great business, but it's really about his ego. It's about what's in it for him. There's more to life than just what you see and just what you feel in the moment. There's other people's perspectives. There's things that are going on the other side of the world. Businesses actually work quite different than you think they do. Tragedy strikes much differently than you think that it does. And so it's, as you're growing older, it's just, you're consciously figuring that out over time, but it's like getting control of that mechanism. Why wait for life to possibly convince me how things work when I can now offensively, aggressively, on my own initiative, seek out, wait, how do things really work? These problems that I'm in, where are 10 other people that are in the same problem, and how did they solve it? The whole point of the hero's journey is to force the hero to find a new way. Find a new way of looking at things. And you're stuck, you're locked in a cave, and you can't get out, and you feel like there's no way out because that's your perspective. That's your limited, childish perspective. And the pain of the hero's journey and the forceability of it, you can't run out of this one, forces the brain to start to break and find new ways, and therefore start to transform and grow in that area. And consciousness is now forced to emerge. The responsibility now is, hey, you've got to get this done whether you like it or not. Welcome to adulthood. Well, I don't want to get this project done. Well, I don't want to meet with that person. Well, I don't want to get up early. Well, I don't want to level up my life 1% every 3 months. I don't want to face my fears. I don't want to end my fears. I don't know how to. It doesn't matter anymore. You can keep all that. You can say, I don't want to. I don't know how to. I'm scared. I'm crying. I fall on the floor. You can keep all that. Just know at the end of the day, you still got to get it done. You're still responsible. There's no not doing it because everyone's counting on you. You're the adult now. Responsibility to get this task done, and I have the ability to get this task done, are rarely ever aligned. As an adult, the child goes, I just want to do the things that I know how to do. I just want to solve the problems I already know how to solve. The adult goes, crap, there's problems everywhere. I have no idea how to solve these, but there's no one else to do them here. So I've got to get to work to learn how to solve them, raise my conscious level, work with my team, and I got to get this done because there's no one else there. And therefore the adult can't get hung up on, I have a 48-hour drama. I freak out for a week. I cry and go into a spiral and other people have got to come rescue me. The adult can have all those feelings and freakouts, sure, but they are responsible. Okay, it's been 20 minutes. Come out of the bathroom, get back to work on it. Because not doing it is no longer an option. Because you are now the responsible one. There's no one left. You're the top of the tribe. You are now the adult. And so your whole life, you've been depending on others to solve problems for you. Now you have other people that are depending on you to help them solve problems. And the adult becomes responsible to get this done no matter what.